Hi, so let's finish number 70 that we started in class. I'm on page 63 in section 2.2. So this, as you can recognize, is an intercept form. So we need to find our P and our Q. So to find our P, which is this first part here, we have to make this equal 0. So 320 minus 20x equals 0. Negative 20x is negative 320. X is going to equal 16. So there's my P. P equals 16. Here's my Q. 70 plus 5x equals 0. 5x equals negative 70. X equals negative 14. So that means my Q equals negative 14. Now in order to find the vertex for this, because we want to find out how much they should charge per camera to maximize it, we're going to find the vertex. So that's going to be x plus 16 plus negative 14 divided by 2. Because remember, the formula was P plus Q divided by 2. That's going to be our x, which is going to be 2 divided by 2, which comes out to be 1. So 1 is the number, is how much you should charge per camera. Now to find out how much money you're going to make with that dollar, we're going to plug it into this first part here. So if I find out that 320 minus 20 times 1, which is going to be 320 minus 20, which is $300. Okay, we're moving on to your homework problem, which is number 69. An online music store sells about 4,000 songs each day and charges $1 per song. For each 5-cent increase, about 80 fewer songs are sold. Determine how much the store should charge per song to maximize the daily revenue. So again, if you recognize this is an intercept form just like number 70. So let's find out what our P is. 1 plus 0.05x equals 0. 0.05x equals negative 1. X is going to equal negative 20. And this is our P. Okay, let's find our Q. 4,000 minus 80x equals 0. Negative 80x equals negative 4,000. And X is going to equal 50. And that is going to be our Q. Now again, we need to find the vertex. So to find the vertex, X is going to be P plus Q divided by 2, which is going to be negative 20 plus 50 divided by 2, which is 30 divided by 2, which is 15. Okay, now let's plug that in, and we're going to plug it into the first part right here to find out the maximum revenue. So at 15, let's plug that into this first part. 1 plus 0.05 times 15. And doing that math, you'll figure out it is $1.75. Okay, we're going to do number 73, which is a really good problem here. A woodland jumping mouse hops along a parabolic path given by this equation where x is the horizontal distance traveled in feet and y is the corresponding height. Can this mouse jump over a fence that's 3 feet high? So there is a fence that's 3 feet high. We want to see if this mouse can jump over it, which means we need to find this point right here, which is the vertex. And let's see. Here's his path. Here's his path, sorry. Here's the equation. So let's look at this. Oh, what form does that look like? That looks like standard form to me. Great. So to find the vertex of standard form, it's the opposite of b over 2a. So that means it's negative 1.3 over 2 times negative 0.2. And doing that math, you find out that that comes out to be 3.25. Okay, now let's see, that's the x going this way. Now let's see how high it goes. In order to find out how high it goes, we have to plug it into this. So we found our y equals negative 0.2, 3.25 quantity squared plus 1.3 times 3.25. Plug that into a calculator. Make sure you follow order of operations. If you plug that in, you're going to find out that y is 2.1125. That means this goes up 2.1125 feet. So, can this little mousie jump over the fence? Well, the fence, let's make that the fence, is 3 feet high. This little guy can only go 2.21, so the answer is no, he cannot jump over the fence.